chaps, bringing you some Evolve Alpha footage that I snapped during the big Alpha weekend. Went in initially knowing almost nothing about the game, other than it was being devved by the same guys that did Left 4 Dead. So essentially, it's a 4v1 PvP match between hunters and a monster. Now, being as it currently has obnoxiously long load times, I figure I should tell you a bit about it, at least what I know so far. Currently, in the Alpha, each of the 4 hunter classes, the medic, the support, the trapper and the assault, have 2 playable characters that have different playstyles, with a third being included from the get-go on launch. There are also 2 playable monsters, the Goliath, which is something reminiscent of a tank from Left 4 Dead, albeit much more awesome, and the Kraken, which is an odd-looking squid-faced flying thing that fires electrical-based projectile attacks. There are also 2 more to come in the full game, but as what they are, I have absolutely no idea. Now, onto the gameplay. The main objective for the hunter side is to find and kill the monster very early on. The longer the monster can drag the game out for, the harder it will become for the hunters to win. On the flip side, the monster has to deal with being constantly pressured by the hunters while it eats to build both its armor meter and evolve meter. One thing to note is that evolving drops all currently built up armor, so it's best to make sure you are safe when evolving, and also have enough time to feed afterwards to keep yourself armored up.
I'll find it. You all follow me.
The class I'm playing here, the Trapper, is probably the most crucial member of the team. Maggie is equipped with a mobile arena, which is basically a big dome trap that prevent a monster from escaping for a short period of time, and also harpoon traps that will unleash a monster temporarily to restrict movement. And with that, I'll stop talking and let you watch the rest of this match.
Albino here! Trapping the monster! Arena up! Hang on. Switching to trank darts.
Screw the shield! It's time to cut her up!
On first aid duty! I got you, support!
Shield running low! Got no more shield! Placing mine!
Hang on. Switching to trank darts. Arena going down! We lost the arena!
Y'all wanna see some shit? Stand by. But finish this sucker off before it gets too big!
Zapping bird!
moved!
Doombeetle, guard yourselves! It is there. Do not lose it. Watch the fire! Shield almost out! Damn! Shield down!
Drops off cooldown again. I have absolutely no idea what happens to the monster right here, but he probably disconnected or something, or just got stuck in midair. Alpha bug or something, I don't know.
Cross your fingers!
So we finish it off and take the win. Although it does feel kind of dirty for us to do it, but I don't really think the monster could have won at any point in this anyway, because we did pressure it very, very hard from the get-go.
Disconnect? Did I disconnect?
So that's a thing, I guess.
Finish this sucker off before it gets too big!
Lie down!
Shut my laser!
Bring you up, Trevor! I got you! Keep going!
Well, that didn't really feel fair.
So in this match I get given the support to play. They're armed with a very accurate laser cutter weapon, a shield emitter that protects a member of the team from all damage while active, a cloaking field that will cloak all members of the team in a certain radius around him, as well as an orbital bombardment beacon. I like the support, maybe not as much as the Trapper because you don't feel as key to
Sensor
success,
set!
but getting a big orbital strike down is a very, very good feeling. Anyway, as before, enjoy the match.
Crybell here! Look to the sky! It scared the birds!
Found you! I see it. Over there.
Dropping an arena on its head!
Reaver's here! Shush, pokes him.
Strike gun ready! Firing on the Goliath! Break in!
Gotcha!
Assault, keep firing!
I
You're
am
being
rejuvenated!
healed!
We've got Need a medic. Broken. Okay, I got your shield.
Got the bastard! Time to strike!
Fire!
Got it! Net gun ready.
Mine's ready! Monsters broken free! Yes, fight! A real battle! Was a right corker, that one!
Sensor planted.
You're going nowhere! Switching to mine! I have the quarry! Let's move! Take your time eating, monster! Toss me out the cage! Cloaks up.
So here the monster evolves, loses a couple of bars of armor, and he does it while the trapper is right nearby, so he leaves himself really vulnerable there, and because the trapper took down the cage, we were able to close in and finish him off very, very easily. So here you can see like the issue with making sure you're definitely safe before you evolve, because otherwise you end up just sitting duck. That's not good. Definitely not how you win the game.
Monster coming up.
Almost got a shield!
Good job, guys. Okay, let's sum up my thoughts on the game, considering I've only played maybe not even half a dozen games. I think it's very, very fun. Like, you have no idea how fun I'm finding this. Just the sheer amount of like combinations and unpredictability of like how each game is gonna go. It's just, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Just like not knowing where the monster's gonna go, what he's gonna like spec into with his evolution, and just like being on your toes the whole time, as well as like the wildlife as well, because the wildlife can attack you. I don't know if you noticed at the end of that video there, but like while we're chasing him off into the end where we like blow him up, like those weird bipedal things, like one of them like swipe attacked me while I ran past it, so that's something you got to watch out for as well. That's nice and unpredictable, and needs to make sure the hunters are on top of that to like avoid any nasty creatures while they're pursuing the monster and whatnot. You've not seen it, but I've captured a monster video as well. I'm really enjoying the monster as well. It's not something I normally play in games because I'm not very good at like competitive PvP. But yeah, it feels really good, and I think I've found something I'm kind of good at as well. So there'll definitely be more of that, I think. But yeah, it's fun, like having to calculate when you should attack, like the group, and when you should pull back, and then as the hunters, like
you need to just constantly be pressuring all the time. Like as soon as you find the monster the first time, you just need to make sure you're on them all the time, just pressing the attack, and that's nice. I like that. It's a nice change from everything, really. I guess. Say you took Left 4 Dead Versus, right, and stripped out everything but the bare bones, where it's like you against the infected, as in the special infecteds, but roll all those special infecteds into one special infected. That's how Evolve feels. It's really nice, and we've not even seen the level 3 monster, because basically the monster can go from level 1 that he starts at to level 2 and then to level 3, and when he's level 3 he can attack the power relay or something like that. It's like a generator to win. So he either wins by killing all the hunters. We're not playing Left 4 Dead here. So yeah, you either win by killing the hunters or by destroying this relay. And that also promotes like a good standoff where you know that the monsters become level 3. So you just dash back to the power relay and wait for it to come there, and you just have a final stand there. It's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I can't wait for February the 10th. Probably pre-order it in the near future, which is pretty good. I mean, I've got what have I got? I've got Warlords of Draenor coming out in 2 weeks, which will eat maybe a couple months of my time. End of December, end of January, I probably will be about done with that, unless I can find a decent raiding guild, but I'm not holding my hopes up too much. But that'll fall into place pretty nicely for me to grab this and play the hell out of it. I know the JPF guys are very down for this. Me, John and Dean were talking about it last night after we finished playing Battlefield. We were just like, oh yeah, that Evolve thing looks pretty cool. We found Sacriel streaming it, so jumped in there, watched for a couple hours before we jumped off for bed. Yeah, it looks good. I've not really been this excited for a game in a long time. I don't really get excited for games, and considering it's one I didn't really know anything about, is also another bonus point, I guess. So yeah, make sure you check it out when it drops. Let me know what you think. I think it's going to be amazing, but I'm not everybody, so it'd be interesting to hear what you guys think about it. Anyway, peace out. Be sure to check out the monster video when I drop that down. Latest, guys.